From tornadoes to freezing temperatures and everything in between, 2023 was a year full of some extreme weather.
It was a mixed bag of everything for sure. Fox's Caroline Shively takes a look back for us this morning.
2023 marked a year of extreme weather.
All of a sudden it started raining real hard, and then the wind started picking up.
January kicking off the new year with a string of tornadoes across the Midwest and South.
It went from very calm and quiet to chaos very quickly.
Followed by unprecedented rains bringing floods and landslides in California.
We know some of the destruction is going to take years to fully recover and rebuild. But we got to not just rebuild, we got to rebuild better.
By February, Texas and the Midwest were experiencing an ice storm as freezing temperatures spread across the Northeast.
It hit about 3 a.m. and you could hear the trees starting to collapse.
And in California, a rare blizzard warning was called into effect for parts of Southern California, while snow lovers welcomed the extra powder across other parts of the state and nearby Nevada.
It's amazing. I think it's the best snow we've had in 20 years.
In March, the extreme weather wasn't letting up. Deadly tornadoes tore through the South. Meantime, in the Bay Area, as winds reached hurricane-level speed.
All of a sudden, the wind came, and it was just the loudest thing you ever heard.
Tornadoes continued through April, a severe storm system unleashing strong winds and hail over the central U.S., leaving more than 17,000 residents without power. And in May, wildfires raged in Alberta, Canada, reducing air quality all over the world.
It seems to be the new normal now that wildfire smoke is part of our summer.
June started off hot, heat waves sweeping across the U.S., before delivering in July the 4 hottest days on record.
It feels like we're wearing a blanket. Like the heat, the amount of humidity is just sitting on my skin.
Summer also kick-started El Nino.
Probably the heaviest rain we've seen in parts of the area in a long time.
August ushered in extreme heartbreak when the Hawaiian island of Maui was devastated by a terrible wildfire.
We stopped by the highway because our houses is right by the highway. But I cannot cry.
The fires also fueled debate over the cause and the impacts of climate change, particularly as experts credited extreme heat for the resurgence of malaria cases in the U.S.
Within the century, 90% of the global population could be at risk of mosquito-borne diseases like dengue and malaria. So in a way, we're seeing a preview of coming attractions.
Experts also blamed Tropical Storm Hillary for prolonging mosquito season in California.
We are keeping an eye on this water level.
As August rounded out with Idalia, a Category 3 hurricane striking Florida.
Flooding is not just a hurricane issue. It is a year-round problem in Florida.
The Northeast got a drenching of its own in September when Tropical Storm Ophelia thrashed the eastern seaboard.
Do not enter the water. There's still going to be riptides, and the surf is still going to be rough.
There was more rough surf in October when Hurricane Tammy, the 7th of the Atlantic hurricane season, struck the Caribbean. But the storm was short-lived, ushering in a relatively calm November, followed by dramatic flooding and rescue scenes caused by an atmospheric river at the start of December. And El Nino's impact is not expected to reach its peak until later this winter, which experts predict could lead to more extreme weather these next several months. In Washington, Caroline Shively, Fox News.